Hey guys, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Hope you're all doing great out there, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. And what you have in front of you, if you are a fan of this channel for the last few years, last 4 years actually, this is about as iconic as it gets in my collection. This is what started me off as the Batman Statue Collector, and this of course is my Rogues Gallery Gotham collection. All of these pieces are from our friends over at Sideshow Collectibles. This case has changed and evolved over the years. I've upgraded and added new pieces. I'm always looking for Batman surrounded by his villains, and the Sideshow has delivered on many of those villains. I'm still really hoping for more, of course, like a Two-Face or Clayface. There's just so many, Riddler, that we've been asking for a long time, and I'm still hoping that we're going to get a chance to see them. Of course, I'm going to need to make this case bigger. I also did a room tour not too long ago, so I know that some of you have already seen this case, but it has evolved, and I do have a Harley problem that I do need your help with. I did pose the question in our Facebook group and had a lot of people respond. It's usually a 50-50 response, just like anything, but I did want to ask the YouTube community and kind of see what you guys think about this case, how it should evolve, how it should change, if this should still remain my focal point of my collection, because again, this is where most of my videos take place. This is what's behind me. I have considered moving it and making a 1/3 scale my main focus, but I just wanted to take some time and focus on this display, because I know it's something a lot of you guys would like to see and are interested in. So let's look at each character. So this is Killer Croc. This is an older piece from Sideshow Collectibles now, maybe about 3 or 4 years old. I'm hoping that they actually do another one, but this one had so much detail on it. It was just really, really fun, really well done. My biggest nitpick, of course, is it just has a very, very deep base, and it takes up a lot of space. But, I mean, just look at that. Look how great that is. It's just absolutely phenomenal. Great detail. You can see the skin texture there. It's very crocodile. I mean, they just did a very good job. This is a very, very underrated piece. Lots of detail. Some people didn't like the neck seam, so I covered that up with a chain. Some of you might be familiar with that, but I just think it looks really great. Really awesome. Then behind him, let's move on to Scarecrow. And this is really one of the coolest things in my collection. I absolutely love this Scarecrow. It's so dark and sadistic. Very, very terrifying. Just really, really good. And I'm so glad they finally made, this character. Really skinny, long, over-exaggerated almost legs. And then, of course, this incredible Jason Todd base, which is just absolutely fantastic. If you have a chance to pick this one up, guys, I highly recommend it. You can also check out the review on the channel. It's just, man, it's one of my favorites. If maybe not, maybe my favorite premium format right now. I don't know. It's definitely my top 2 or 3. Just really, really good. So anyway, I'll give you kind of another close-up. Just so good. So creepy. And I love the movement. So you can really see the Scarecrow and the movement of the case, kind of lunging at Batman. Just looks awesome. Speaking of awesome, oh my god, I'm in love with this one. This, of course, is the Poison Ivy. And for a long time, I didn't know if I should upgrade from the one I had before. It was a beautiful piece, but this has quickly become one of my all-time favorites. I think it is incredibly seductive, very beautiful, sexy, and I love the face portrait. Just every time I come into this room, my eye goes to her. Some people didn't like the color of her green, but I think it's fantastic. I think she's fit and toned, just looks beautiful. Exactly like you would want Poison Ivy to be. Love that statue. So then here is the question about Harley that I have, and we'll talk about that here in just a second, but this is a newer piece for me over the last 7 or 8 months. I had the OG Harley Quinn, and I sold her to a good friend that had been looking for her for a long time. But this one I love because, and again, it's a little weird because it's like lunging forward, but I like it because it adds movement to the case. Okay, you can see that. It adds a story. Scarecrow's kind of lunging. She's kind of lunging like she's going to hit Batman. And that looks really good. And then, of course, you do have Batman himself, which is just incredible. This is their, not their most recent premium format. They're actually coming out with a newer one. I don't like that one as much. This one I slept on for a long time too, and I'm really glad. I've had this guy less than a year also, but so many incredible details. Just a iconic Batman piece. There's a blue version also that's phenomenal. A lot of my friends have that one as well. This was my first premium format right here. This is the Joker. Somewhat outdated, but that head sculpt is not. It's just absolutely fantastic. Of course, it does have a cut and sew element. Definitely reminiscent of the Killing Joke, which is how it was inspired. Nice small base. But, I mean, come on. It just doesn't get any better than that. It's just absolutely fantastic. I love that statue. And then here is another brand new one. This is my newest premium format. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the review on her. Very beautiful, very bombshell-like. Don't love the base. I wish it was different. But I have her right there because it does match that blue a little bit with the Mr. Freeze back there. And again, we'll talk about that here in just a second, but I did want to highlight how beautiful she is. Again, very sexy. Booty shorts, just really a nice piece. Beautiful statue. Love it. I love her skin tone. It's like super white. Just really well done. And then right behind her, you have Mr. Freeze, of course. Absolutely epic character. I love this statue. It is so well executed. My only gripe is I wish he was a little taller. He's a little short. I feel like in real life he would be taller. The base is okay. It tells the story. But I don't look at the base. I look at him. I look at that incredible face sculpt. Animated series style. The glass dome. The great ray gun. Or freeze gun, I guess. Really awesome. And then last but certainly not least, you have Bane. And this piece is incredible. It's stood the test of time, so to speak. It's just so incredibly good. I have purchased the new modern Daniel Bell piece. And so this one I will be selling, which kills me, but I just don't have the room for both. So if you are interested in owning this piece and want something from the Batman Statue Collector, you know, the Batcave here, hit me up at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. Just so iconic. A lot of people also asked me about my background. I had it printed. This is a desktop wallpaper. You know, you just find the biggest one you can find, save it, you know, as a JPEG or whatever. And then I brought it to my local print shop, and they were able to print it for there. I have it held in place by some magnets. So nothing fancy, but it does really, you know, create that iconic backdrop. Of course, you know, it's harder to see now that the case is so full. But the last thing I kind of wanted to talk about again is my Harley problem. I did forget to mention that I do have also Catwoman. I have her right here, just kind of temporarily. Another beautiful statue right there. Beautiful, beautiful. And she's going to go back in the case, but for the time being, I wanted to ask you guys. I've got two Harleys. If this Harley stays, this is, again, more modern. It does go well, I think, with that Mr. Freeze right there. I think she does fit in the case really nicely. Of course, there will be a more modern Bane there. But at the same time, I still really love this one. And I love that she's swinging, you know, to hit Batman. So, really, Scarecrow and Harley are the only dynamic ones in the case. So if I take this Harley out right here, I would put Catwoman right there. She would be up a little bit, so she would be more on Batman's level. Not quite. And then I would have Harley right there. Or I can take this Harley out and put her somewhere else and put Catwoman in her place. So I'm really struggling with deciding which Harley. Again, people have been kind of 50-50, and I'm sure on this video people will be 50-50 as well. But I do want to know your thoughts, what you guys think. Do you guys think I should keep this case going? Do you think I'm going to need a bigger case and build something bigger? Because if they do create more characters like Two-Face or Riddler or Clayface, I am certainly going to need more room because I'm out of room officially. I don't think I can really fit anything anywhere else. Maybe behind Bane. I do have a, kind of a space back there. Got like a little step back there that somebody maybe small could be back there. So I maybe could fit one more. I think the new base is going to be a lot smaller than this one. This one's awesome, but big. Heavy too. But again, there you go. What do you guys think? Which Harley do you think looks best? Can you envision it? And again, I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on this, this case. If you've maybe been gone from the channel for a while. Again, it's kind of what I'm known for. I've considered, again, moving this over to another part of the room. Still having it just like this, but, in this space right here, where I do all my camera work, and putting some of my 1/3 scale pieces, we kind of all fit in with those that I have, my Arkham line, of course. But, again, I want to know your thoughts. And again, I just wanted to share this with you guys today. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Please like this video. That does help people find this content. So I really appreciate you helping the channel out. That way it helps us grow, and that means a lot to me. And again, just thank you guys so very much for watching. Also in the comments, please let me know which one of these are your favorite. Which one do you think is the most iconic in the collection? Do you guys have a favorite? I would love to know. Is it Bane? Is it Freeze? Is it Hell on Wheels? Is it the Clown Prince of Crime? Is it the Bat himself? Is it the Harley Quinn? Is it the beautiful and seductive Poison Ivy? Is it the terrifyingly fearful Scarecrow? Or Killer Croc? And we can't forget about this girl right here. Again, she's normally in the case, Catwoman, of course, as well. But again, let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today. And if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.